Hi, I'm Elle, also known as Urban Climbr on the gram. I'm an adventure and outdoor photographer, and I'm here today to share with you 5 outdoor photography tips. So tip number 1 is understanding kind of where you're going. And if you have a little bit of a sense of the locations, for me, I try to put everything in a bag that I know that I can personally carry and move kind of fast with. You don't want to be too bogged down. And so, yeah, you can bring a couple different lenses, but when you're actually packing, kind of having a sense is this a place for super epic wides? Okay, making sure you have a lens or two that can really fit towards that. The big thing is always making sure that you're fun. I believe in being curious and playing and trying. I think that so much of photography is making sure that I don't think you'll ever get to be a true master. Remember to always challenge your perspective, and one way you can do that is bring that lens that may force you out of your comfort zone. For me, I didn't really use a lot of 70 to 200 because it was kind of expensive and I didn't own one. It was heavier, and so that's been my challenge lens to make sure I'm working on compression shots. One of the things that I think you should do is make sure your memory cards are labeled. It may seem silly, but each of my memory cards, I have my name and a number of the memory card, and so when I'm using them, I kind of flip them over in my case so I know to upload them. Get a little label maker, add your memory cards, and that way you always have a really good idea of how many that you brought. The whole thing is to make sure you bring all your gear back home. These are some other things to think about. So if you're traveling and you're going super quick, you probably need easy access. And so one of the things when I travel, I'll use a capture clip that I could just kind of stick on my backpack and kind of clip in and out, and it just holds right here. Another way to go kind of quick and light, especially if this is a commercial job and you're kind of out there and you got to go fast, I tend to bring 2 cameras. And have an interesting focal range. So maybe it's 24 to 70 on one camera and then 40 to 24 on the other. And so you never have to worry about interchanging. But if you do not have that, which I didn't have for a long time, don't worry. Make it work with what you have, and that's totally okay. And that's kind of what I'm used to be doing, and it actually might enhance your style because with your limitations, you might develop a style from it, which is what I've done. So those are my photography tips. Again, you can find me at Urban Climbr on the gram. If you ever have any questions, holler. Usually I try to check my DMs, can't promise, but I hope those are helpful.